Hey guys, it's Zach.
This is Doug, and today we're going to do a video on Zach's everyday carry. A few months ago, we did a video on my everyday carry, the P365, and Zach just recently acquired a new gun, so we thought we'd let him do a review of that.
So a couple months ago, I bought the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus Performance Center model, and today we're going to do a little review on it and let y'all see how it performs and how I carry it. So this video today is going to be a little bit different than our previous reviews, like the P365 video we did or the Ruger PC9 or any other videos. Today we're going to tag team it just to show y'all a little perspective on what it's like with two different people, two different hand sizes, two different styles of shooting. And let y'all see what it looks like with both of us. Are you excited to use it today?
Because you have to dirty my hands on Smith & Wesson.
Because they say you haven't got to. I think you shot it one time,
yeah,
and you shot like 1 or 2 rounds out of it. So
yep.
Today you're gonna get to shoot a little more out of it,
and
everybody's gonna get to see how well you use it compared to how I use it. All right, guys. So I'm gonna show you a little bit on how I carry it. I carry Appendix with the Pitbull Tactical Mag Carrier. This gun comes with a 13-round mag and a 10-round mag. You can have the option to buy more magazines, obviously. You can get the more 13 rounds. I'm looking to get another 13-round for it, just because that 10-round mag, when it's inserted in the gun, it sits flush with the bottom of the mag well, and my pinky likes to hang off the end of the gun. And I don't have very big hands. I got the Greg short stubby fingers, so if I have that issue, you might have that issue as well. Like I said, I like to carry an Appendix with the Precision Ultra Appendix holster, Precision Holsters Ultra Appendix holster, and it sits really well. I don't have any issues with it. Like I said, it's comfortable. It doesn't print very much. This is what I generally wear every day, so I'm totally comfortable with it. I forget I wear it most of the time, just because of the comfortability with it. The gun is nice and slender. It's not real thick. It's not real wide. So I like that with my carry guns. I don't like them big bulky ones, kind of like the Springfield XDS or whatever it is. It has the full double stack magazine. They're like a brick. This gun is, I think it's got the 3.7 or 3.8 inch. You'll have to look it up. Just a quick Google search. Barrel on it. The barrel on this one is ported. The slide is ported. It comes with the fiber optic sights, and it comes with a Crimson Trace red dot on it. And that's the Performance Center model. I don't think the actual regular Shield Plus comes with the red dot. I haven't seen that. If you have seen it, cool. The Performance Center comes with the red, like I said, comes with the Crimson Trace. It's a 5 MOA dot. I can see it pretty well in the daytime, and I can see it really well at nighttime. The fiber optic sights, just like any others, they work really well. Other than that, they did redo the trigger on this model, as well as the regular Shield Pluses compared to the original Shields. It's now a flat trigger, and the safety is now flat. It's not that little tab sticking out in the middle of the trigger. Other than that, it is a little bit larger than the traditional Shield is, and yeah, so that's one of the reasons I liked it. Was it's a little bit better. I'd say size comparison, it's probably about the same size as the P365 XL by 6 hour. Or maybe the Glock 48. It's about the same size as those two guns. I like it. I've used it for a couple months. Like I said, I used it in the Rangemaster instructor class on my first day. It worked really well. And I've used it as an everyday carry. I've did an entire 4-hour one-handed defensive shooting class with it, and I put that red dot through some rigmarole, racking the slide off my belt and my leg and everything, so it held up pretty well, and so far still holding 0. So far the Crimson Trace red dot's been pretty impressive. To me, it may not be to somebody else, but to me it is, especially with the first time ever using one, the Crimson Trace ones. So next I'm going to get into shooting it, just let y'all see how it handles while I'm shooting it, let you see the recoil, let you see how it fits in my hands, and yeah, just let y'all see how it shoots.
All right, so like I said, we're taking a look at Zach's EDC gun today. As he showed you, he talked about some of the things that he likes about it, some of the specific features of this gun, and then he gave you a little shooting demonstration. I've only shot this gun once before. I really don't need to shoot it a lot. I'm actually a big fan of the Smith & Wesson shields. My very first everyday carry gun was a shield. My wife's current everyday carry gun, it is also the shield, but the performance center, so it has a lot of the same features that this gun has. But I really like what they've done with this new one, having a 13+1, having the longer slide. As Zach was talking about, it's got the fiber optic sights. Yeah, it's got all the fiber optic sights, and they're super bright when you hold this thing up in front of you. And then it's got that Crimson Trace red dot. I am a big fan of red dots on handguns. I think it's the future of using handguns. I remember back when I had my my M4 overseas, and they gave us a red dot, so we all were like, ugh. Now every firearm I own has a red dot on it. So if you haven't transferred over to the red dot yet, it's time to start looking at it. The Crimson Trace, I really hadn't seen a Crimson Trace red dot before, but looking through this here, Zach said it's got the 5 MOA dot. It's not a bad dot. What I did notice when I held this up in front and I was trying to do a sight alignment, sight picture, was these big bright fiber optics can distract you a little bit when you're trying to see that dot. So if you're new to shooting a red dot, that might cause a little bit of an issue. Zach and I have been shooting them for a while now, so we don't even pay attention to it anymore. The other thing I like about this gun, and I really like what Smith & Wesson did a few years ago with this whole M&P line, the 2.0, is the grip texture. I am a big fan of heavy grip texture because as Zach already talked about, we have the short, stubby hands, and they get really sweaty. This grip texture on here allows me to grip the gun very well. I also like the trigger. He talked about the new trigger on here. I'm a big fan on defensive handguns of being able to come to that wall and hold it when I'm getting ready to shoot. This trigger allows you to do that. My competition guns, yeah, sure, we have almost no take up and no slack, and you just press right through it. I like having that solid wall that you have on this gun here. The porting, some people are for it, some people are against it. I don't notice any difference if the porting adds an advantage with recoil management or not. I know that some people complain about, oh, my night vision, I can't see with all the porting and the flash going on. Dude, if you're shooting this at night, you got more stuff to worry about than whether or not the muzzle flash is bothering you. The mag release is ambidextrous. You can switch it to either side. I like that. The only really thing I don't like about these shields, and this one has got that same issue, is if you put an empty mag in this gun and you try to hit the slide release, you better be able to hit that slide release because it is all there. Other than that, I think it's a great gun. As I said, my carry is a 365. If anything ever went down with that gun and I was looking for a new one, this would definitely be something I'd look at.
All right, guys. So now you got to see a little bit of what we like about the Smith & Wesson Performance Center Shield Plus. It's got a long enough name, doesn't it? But you got to see what I like about it. You know, I like a few points he touched on. I do like the grip texture on it. The trigger, the new trigger on them, I really like those. I do like the Crimson Trace red dot.
Yep.
Some things I don't like about it is the slide lock, slide release, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
That thing is still a booger. But overall, I recommend it to anybody. I've been really happy with it, and like I said, I've put it through some beatings,
yep,
and it's been working out pretty well for me. What do you think about it?
Yeah, the more I shoot it, the more I like that gun. Again, I like that trigger. I love the grip. The gun fits my hand really well. That is one thing we look for defensive handguns, is making sure that it does fit our hands. But knowing that the smaller the gun is for concealed carry, you give up some of the features of making sure the gun fits your hand properly. This one does a pretty good job at that. I like it. If something should ever happen to you, know that gun will be taken care of.
Yes. Well, all right, guys, that's going to do it for us. Doug here's going to have some closing statements for us, and we're going to get out of here.
Hey, thanks again for watching. We try to put out some videos and some information that you guys are interested in. We're not trying to throw a ton of engineering data at you. We've tried to let you know what the average person is looking for in a gun and what features there are. If you're interested in any of the classes that we give, check us out at gregshooting.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram. We're starting to dabble a little bit in the TikTok, but that's his crap.
It's not very promising
Yeah.
there.
And if at any time reach out to us, you got any questions, concerns, complaints, and stuff like that, let us know.
And as always, please like and subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.
Take care.